Hi everyone. So as you can see, I got my hair done. Um, and I decided that I'm going to post a video about hair and uh, it's a little difficult to explain, but it's going to be hair related, but it also, well, whenever I decide to make a video, I sort of plan out what I'm going to say, and I started thinking about this, and it ended up tying into my transition. So I'm going to make a video separately, and because it's Damien related, and this video is not. This video is about college, what I think about it, how I got into college, which I should start there. I'm going to start all the way at the beginning of how I even got into college, or why I decided to go to college. So it happened all the way in April and May, and it was some sort of break. And so my dad and I went to Big Bear, where my uncle, or most of my family went to, and they rented cabins, and so we went and stayed with them because my dad likes to go fishing. So on the we stayed there 2 nights. On the second night there, I was verbally attacked by my brother's girlfriend and my cousin, and they were saying like how a high school degree is useless, and which I sort of agree. I'm not here to debate on that, but I personally sort of agree that's true. And they were saying how, what do you want to do with your life? And because before that I had no idea what I wanted to possibly even pursue. Only in the last couple months I realized that, I mean not realized, but like I think I'd be interested in psychology, but I don't have everything planned out as far as where I want that to go, and hopefully I do in the near future. So, but before that, about 2 months ago or so, I have no idea what I would have possibly wanted to do, and so I was pretty much attacked for over an hour, and everyone else was just sitting there, not saying anything. It was a bit like a nightmare. No one was helping me. No one was on their side either. The only other person who said anything was my cousin's husband, and he wasn't attacking me. He was just saying things in general. Nice man. Anyway, so after this whole thing, and a week or so later, my brother called me and said, I heard about this test, and the deadline's coming up, and it's called the CHSPE, and you have 3.5 hours, and there's 2 subjects, math and English, and the English has 2 parts, so 3 subtests overall. So my brother paid for that. You have to pay for this one. It's a GED type test. And I got the results, and I failed by 1 point on 1 part. That upset me because it meant I couldn't leave high school. I had to keep going. And that's also for the same reason made me happy, because I got to stay in the high school and be with my friends. So, win-lose situation. So I did stay another semester in high school, and which was nice. So the reason I wanted to leave high school in the first place, not just because of that whole thing, but because I didn't do very well in high school at all, and it's mostly due to laziness. I'm not stupid, and I'm not usually bad. I mean, there are some subjects I couldn't understand, but minus the classes I made up in like summer school, I still have had 7 or 8 classes that I did not pass. And I would have only had this semester to pass it, considering I'm a senior. I was a senior. So that's pretty much impossible to do. And that's completely my fault. But, so I waited. I took the test the first time in June, and then the second time I had to wait till October to take it again. It's only, I think, 3 times a year. So I took it again, and the good thing about this test is if you pass certain parts of it, you don't have to take it again. You just have to take what you didn't pass, and that's what I did, and I took my sweet time doing that last bit. And I passed, and I got my results, and I passed it, which I had no doubt that I would, and that's good. So a couple weeks, so I signed out of high school, and I stayed till the end of the semester, but I'm no longer in the system as of like next semester. I'm not in there anymore. And a couple weeks later, I applied to college, community college, and so I'm all applied, and I decided to take the winter semester, as to get used to college, and that starts tomorrow. Tomorrow's my first day, and I'm extremely nervous, and I don't think I've ever been this nervous. And I can take a guess why. I think mostly because I'm not nervous about the subject, because I'm taking the subject almost as a refresher course, and I won't be as nervous starting spring semester because I'm not just jumping in and taking 4 or 5 classes. So I don't have a problem with the teacher either, because when I added the class, I went on Rate My Professor. It was the only class that so I had to add it, or it probably would have been too late. So I went on ratemyprofessor.com, and for this professor, I only saw good reviews, so I'm happy about that. The only thing I could think of that makes me nervous is the fact that I'm going alone. I don't have anyone else. All my friends are still in high school. So even after they all graduate, which most of them will be after this next 5 months from now, roughly, because most of them are seniors also. So even after they graduate, I will still be the only one going to this college. Everyone else is going somewhere else, and that's fine. I can't do anything about that. But it makes me, I was never this nervous going into high school because I had some friends. I knew some people. I had friends who were going there, but it's just me, and that makes me nervous. But I know myself, and I'm always nervous whenever I do anything for the first time. So I'll be fine in a couple days. I'm just gonna be freaked out for the first couple days, and then I'll be okay, because I'm always nervous the first time with anything, as I said in my last video. And something as new as this would definitely be no exception. So I just have to see where this goes. And I'm making it way worse in my head than it actually is. But so I have to just see where this goes. And I guess I'll see you next video. Bye.